So I had Starbucks for lunch, and I just Snapchatted this thing, so I don't know why I'm repeating it. It just feels like it's necessary. Starbucks for lunch, and it was a roasted tomato mozzarella panini thing and a coffee frappuccino. And then I decided that I was gonna sit in the parking lot of the Walmart and read the crime reports for my small town. I don't know. I feel like I didn't have any errands to run, and I usually run errands on work lunches, but you know, I had nothing to do, I had nothing that I needed to buy, and I didn't want to sit in the office, so I just sat in the parking lot of the Walmart because that is a good thing to do, I guess. Yeah. Really fast, while I've been reading the crime reports in the parking lot of the Walmart, a fight has broken out, and now I'm gonna leave, cause yeah.
Behind a little bush.
Yeah, he's not interested. My battery's about to die. Well, there's a bunny there. Trust me. He's on my dirty jeans. Well, I guess laundry day will be tomorrow. So I woke up at the crack of dawn. This is my I woke up with a crack of dawn face and hair. I don't think I've brushed it yet. No, haven't brushed it yet. Right, so I think, excuse me, because I have woken up at the crack of dawn, I think I'm gonna give that guy a tackle. I have opened it, but I haven't like unpacked it yet because I wanted to get a picture for the thumbnail before I unpacked it and tried everything on. So I'm gonna do that now and then think about what I want to say all day and then film when I am finished with work tonight. I have taken Thursday and Friday off for writing to try to really push through the last couple of chapters of the book. So I really need to get like my projecty kinds of things out of the way today so I'm not distracted and have reasons to not write on Thursday and Friday. Because I've used PTO days for those and I really need to get it done. So that is the plan for this morning at 6:30. Box done, and holy cow, I want to keep like 70% of that box. And the things that I don't want to keep, there was only one piece that I hated. And there were two that don't, well, there are three that don't fit right in the shoulders. My shoulders are pretty broad, and that's the only place they didn't fit. Both of the dresses were too tight in the shoulders, which was such a bummer because they were so cute. Both of them were so me. And then there's a field jacket in there, which I was really surprised that I liked. And it fits fine for like everyday use or walk around or whatever, but I think I'd like it to wear in the golf cart. So I would want it a little looser because the golf cart steering wheel is sort of like total arm's length from the seat back. So I think I would want one that's a little baggier, a little easier to move in and just wear it on the golf cart because it looks durable, it looks comfortable, durable, warm but not hot. And you know, even in the summer nights around here, it gets a little chilly on the golf cart because it's completely exposed in the wind and whatever. I think that would be perfection. It would also be really good to wear in the woods. And since I'm going in the woods a lot more, that would be really handy to have. So I will probably ask for the size up on that one. I should be telling you this. You should watch the Trunk Club video. This is where Remus has been sleeping every night for the last maybe 3 or 4 nights. I'm sorry, buddy. I don't know why he hates bed, but he hasn't slept in bed for about a month now. And he used to be like me, and bed was his favorite place, even when I'm not in it. But I don't know, he looks kind of comfortable. Do you look kind of comfortable? Yeah. Still, come back to bed, buddy. Trying something new with the makeup today. I did sort of a smoldery something eye thing, try to anyway. I feel like I really didn't get it as delicious as it should have been. It's the Too Faced Peach palette. Peachy Keen, something. Anyway, it's the Peachy palette from the Too Faced. Yeah, I really like it. I've been testing out different makeup things for May Day, which is my college's version of homecoming. Since it's a women's college, we don't have football, so we don't have homecoming, we have May Day. Well, we do have homecoming now. We have a homecoming with the basketball season, but May Day is the real big reunion day. Has been for hundreds of years. So what happens at May Day is we crown a May Queen, and the court is the representatives from each class, and usually the color of the dress is the color of the senior class that year. It's pink, blue, green, and yellow, and it cycles around and around. So yeah, it's a fun event. I enjoy it. I haven't been the last couple of years because of various things. One, I got a chemical burn the night before one year, and then Marcy and Patrick came down to look at Georgia Tech the next year, and I can't remember what happened the other year. I think I've only missed 3 in all of my years. I think I've been out for 14 years. Yes, that's not really bad odds. So, yeah, so I have a dress, surprisingly easy May Day dress find this year. I just ordered like 20 of them from Anthropologie, tried them all on, and kept one. So that was really, really nice to be able to do all of that in my own home. Poor Ramus, he's having such a hard time. Right, so campus is really pretty, and you know, despite the current president who's made some changes that I really, deep down in my heart, disagree with and think are bad choices for our college. You know, Brunel will always be Brunel regardless. You know, you can't get rid of the big main buildings. Like they're it forever. So even if he changes everything else on campus, front campus, well, not even front campus, just those buildings will look the same. And you know, we try, I mean, I understand things need to change, things need to progress, because you're not going to attract new generations if you're not keeping up with the times, especially with technology. But you don't need to tear down everything to do that. You can remain a historical, steeped in history and tradition institution and still keep up. You know, the insides can change while the exterior keeps their charm and their appeal that way. Tradition is very important, especially in small old colleges. That's one of the main draws. It was definitely the main draw for me, was the tradition, and it's just kind of heartbreaking to watch what's happening to it now. But regardless, the women who come in as freshmen and actually graduate as seniors are all outstanding young women, and that's really gratifying to see that these women who are still coming are still interested in the tradition and still admire the history that we have. So, and I don't want to wax philosophical here, especially since I'm hungry and it's really early in the morning and I'm ready to get out of the house, because I won't be able to get out of the house for a long time. So not waxing philosophical anymore. I'm gonna take my new fancy peachy eyeshadow, which smells really good, by the way, and run and get breakfast. I think I'm gonna get a chicken biscuit and a large sweet tea, because I feel like that's a thing that will get me through until about 3 o'clock when I'll have a break to eat legitimate food. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. So I'm gonna be filming my trunk club video, and this is what I see when I'm filming that. So I've got giant continuous light softbox, camera, which is a Nikon D750, the field monitor, another softbox, a Remus, and the box of stuff I'm gonna film. So I'll take it out of there and I'll put it over here. This mic is dead. I usually have the external mic right here, but I don't know what's wrong with it. I just changed the battery and it's still gimpy. This squirrel is usually in this chair, and sweatpants and socks. Those little tiny house finches, finchi? It's probably finches. The house finches have gone nuts on the bird feeders. There are at least 50 on the deck right now, and maybe 50 more in the trees. It's a pretty intense situation. So here is my to-do list for day 1 of writing vacation. I must write at least 1 chapter, hopefully 2, which I think is doable. And I have to return a box to the UPS hub that Comcast sent us by mistake, and I have to get there between the hours of 4 and 7 because the hub is only open for customers between 4 and 7. I've got to switch out my winter skirts and winter pants for the shorts, and switch out the winter flats and booties and stuff for the sandals and peep toes. And I also have to take the trash out because it's Thursday. Another thing, ooh, that was close. Another thing I need to do, I don't have to do it. I'm trying to use the have to do a lot less frequently, because you know, like, you have to have this thing. No, you don't. You want it and you need it, and you know, your innermost desire is having it, and that's fine. But I'm trying really hard not to use the word have, unless I really do, like, I have to eat, I have to drink, that kind of thing. Okay, so I need to go to Target because I am out of lemons, and one of my new things for the morning routine is to drink some hot lemon water or lemon tea to help my digestive flow get kicking in the morning. And because that's so much better for you than caffeine, because caffeine just kind of churns you up, and the lemon cleans you out, which is why it's a great cleaner in the house. It's all that acid. So I am going to go and get some lemons to be able to have hot lemon water, because lemon tea is a nice alternative, which is what I've got. But it's not the same. It doesn't affect the same way. Now, there are teas that are specifically made for that kind of thing that have a much higher concentrate of lemon, and you can put lemon juice in tea and it will do just fine. But either way, I'm out of lemons. So I'm gonna go do that, and I will probably check out Target's range of tea, because I hear they've got some pretty good stuff. So I'll check them out as well, and look for a couple other things. I think I need more cleaning counter wipe stuff things, and something else I don't remember. I've made a list. Right, so I'm gonna go do that, and then I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna get back in my pajamas, and I'm gonna get on the sofa with a nice little blanket, and open the porch doors for Remus, and I'm gonna write until 4 o'clock. And then at 4 o'clock, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna run some more errands and take a little break, and probably eat, because I'll get started a little later than I wanted to. What time is it now? I think it's only 8:30, wait a minute. No, it's just gone 9. So I will get started a little later than I had originally planned, but that's okay, because I don't have to get up early tomorrow, which means I can write a little longer at night. And typically, if the flow is good, I can write a chapter in 3.5 hours. So theoretically, I should be able, if I don't have to reread a whole bunch, I should be able to write 2 today. Definitely 2 tomorrow, though. I have to stay in the house tomorrow because UPS is coming to pick up my Trunk Club box, so I have to be here to be able to give it to him. So that'll be good incentive to get everything done today in nice little breaks, and sort of help me get back into the groove of writing and all of that. And then hopefully I can continue this writing thing through next week, because I have also taken writing vacation Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of next week. But I hope to be able to do a little bit on Monday and Tuesday as well. So everybody cross your fingers that this book actually gets done in the next 2 weeks.
So I got on the sofa to write about 2 hours ago, and he immediately got on top of me and shoved my laptop farther away. So for the last 2 hours, I've been snuggling him because he hasn't wanted to be snuggled in so long. I'm not interested in making him leave. And now I'm just watching Casey Casey, whatever. I'm watching him. Never watched him before. I find him interesting. So that's cool. And maybe I'll write tonight, hopefully, because I can't let another writing vacation go completely bust. Man, he's big. You're a big kitty. So he's been sitting like this for 3 hours, and He's a pretty boy. And writing vacation has been going about like this ever since I got home around 10:30 this morning. And I want to complain and I don't want to complain because he hasn't snuggled me like this in months since he, you know, started really feeling bad and whatever. So I'm hoping this translates into him coming back to bed and sleeping with me at night, because that's what I really miss. It's so lonely without him. So while I am slipping ever further down into the couch and all my clothes are riding up, staying on the couch arms, where the rest of me is slipping further and further into the abyss. Good boy, so pretty. And I really, really desperately have to go to the bathroom. I don't want to mess this up because look at that. Look at that. Look at that sweet face. And he's all purr. He's all purr and sweetness, and now it's raining outside, and I'm sure that when the rain starts really getting intense, he's just gonna go hide under somewhere. And my laptop's got a full charge, so if power goes out, I'll be able to write while he hides under a bench somewhere. And I'm so wiggly because I've got to go to the bathroom. I don't want to make him move. Life is so hard. Let me say life is hard. It's a hard little life. Yeah, he's a pretty baby. So I caved, I made him get up. I absolutely had to get to the bathroom. So here's what's happening right now, laundry. And I don't normally mind doing laundry, and I try to do it once a week. But when it becomes a problem like this, I can't, ugh with the laundry. Laundry baskets are upside down because Remus likes to rub his neck on it and choke himself and make himself throw up. So, yeah. I feel like this has kind of become the excuse game. We had a bad-ish storm last night with lots of rain and lightning that kept me up most of the night, and now I have a wicked sinus headache because of the rain pressure, and I just don't feel good. So like yesterday, Remus, who shouldn't be on the table, Remus was on me for like 10 and a half, maybe 11 hours yesterday. He was like right here, and if he wasn't right here, he was right by the keyboard. And every time I reached out to touch the keyboard, it would bother his ears. And because he hasn't snuggled with me in so long, I really, really didn't want to miss out on that opportunity. So I threw that day away from writing vacation and was just like, it's fine, it's fine. This is worth it. Spending some quality time with my squee, you know, uninterrupted is important and good, and something that I really enjoyed doing. So, so yesterday was a complete wash in terms of writing. I did think about it a lot. I did think about where I wanted to go and how I wanted to start the next chapter and all of that. So I did do some plotting, I guess. Today I've got a wicked sinus pressure headache, and I'm going out right now because I'm out of head drugs, oddly. So I'm gonna go out and get head drugs, and maybe something from Starbucks to try to kick it with caffeine, and do my level best to get rid of it quickly. It's not even 9, so I have plenty of time. So even if I lose an hour trying to get rid of the headache, I still have the rest of the day. And I will not be setting up shop on the couch this time. I will set up in bed, and if he wants to snuggle, he can get in bed, and that might be that might be really good, because he's still not sleeping in bed at night. And I don't know what it is. Like, he's in the room. He's either in the bathroom on the bathroom rug, or he's on the bench at the foot of the bed, or he's in the chair, which is more frequent. He's been in the yellow chair on the pillow right beside the bed. So he wants to be there, he just doesn't want to be in bed. So I don't know what's going on there. But his tummy is looking much less inflamed. It's still raw because, well, the way his stomach folds up with all the fat, the sores are right in those folds, so they stay damp and dark and wet. And
you know, that makes it really hard to, that makes it really hard to, you know what I mean? What am I saying? Really hard to heal. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so I'm gonna go pick up some head drugs and drink my tea and maybe pick up something from Starbucks with caffeine in it, loads and loads of caffeine, and try my very best to get at least a chapter done in the middle of trying to clean up the house for Sarah Cozy coming tomorrow. And I gotta clean the bathrooms because I haven't done that in a while, and I don't remember. I gotta wash the sheets upstairs because I don't remember the last time I did that. I'm sure they were clean when I put them back on the bed, but I like, you know, when people come over, you want them to be fresh. So I'll rewash the sheets and finish the laundry and clean the bathrooms and write. But I think I will do this run for drugs and caffeine and, and then snuggle down and write until at least 1 or 2, until like least lunch, and then take a lunch break and clean the bathrooms and get the sheets going, and then write some more. And then tonight I can finish doing all of the other stuff. I think that'll be the plan. Of course, best laid plans. Something. Just working on the budgets for all of the things I'd like to purchase in the next couple of months. Pay no attention to the laundry drying. Hello, Freshbox came. Very excited. I'm back to the 5 meals a week because 3 was just not quite enough, especially since I'm home. And I really like cooking and I really hate grocery shopping. So, hooray! So I just got a text message from somebody at the chapter house at my old college asking if I could send them a picture of my jersey. They're thinking about doing this tradition again where you get a nickname and the last 2 digits of your initiation number on the back of your jersey. So they haven't done this for, gosh, maybe 10 years. So I think they're looking into getting it done again. I mean, it wasn't cheap. I remember it being really expensive because it was like $2 a letter and $5 a piece for each of the numbers, something like that. I can't imagine what that is in like 2016 dollars. But this is my nickname because I'm a crier. Not because I have allergies, because I do, but no, I got the Kleenex nickname because I am a crier. Like I cried a lot in college. Good reasons and bad, like it was mostly good crying, but anyway, so that's my initiation number. I was 10055. I still use the 55 in a lot of my, like my email addresses and all kinds of things. I use my initiation number in it. But that got me looking at the rest of my Ahogam shirts that I have been saving to turn into a t-shirt quilt. And I just haven't found, you know, a good company that I'm comfortable with. Look at this one, this one's got acorns on it. Our mascot is the squirrel. And my sister granddaughter had these made for our family line. And I loved the shirt, this was so neat. Yeah, so that's from my Lake Lanier Junior Circle. That's some of my shirts from Tech, from first starting at Tech. Yeah, just, so I wanna get into it and make a quilt, but I just gotta find the right thing, the right place to do it. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this one. Yeah, these make me really, truly happy. So many squirrel shirts. Making lunch, brewing tea over there, and I discovered this kid. I found him on the Fun for Louis vlog. His name is Evan something. Wait a minute. No, Sam Evans. Sam Evans, this kid, and I just need him in real life to call me gorgeous every once in a while with his Australian accent. Just like once a month, that'll do me up just fine. Just shot my favorites photo. I'm a day late, but that's all right. And I am gonna upload it. Oh look, there's my trunk club. My trunk club, you know, hoo-ha thing. You know what I mean? Thumbnail, trunk club thumbnail. So I am just gonna import the photos I just took of my favorites and get that edited and up to the Instagrams, hopefully in the next 15-20 minutes.
So these were my favorites this month. I had intended on doing a real live favorites video with like the lights and hair and whatever, but dude, I don't have that kind of time. So first up we have Quaker Breakfast Flats. I love all of these flavors. They are so, so good. I don't find them terribly filling, but they work great as like a mid-morning snack. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel in Caramel. It is a super amazing thing that has absolutely changed my way of life. When I'm having like a lower, less makeup-y day, I just use this on my brows. If I'm doing the full face, which, let's be honest, is like 5 minutes, I put Bare Minerals brow powder on in Auburn and then this over it to keep it all, you know, multi-tonal like the rest of my hair. So yeah, love it. These guys are from Dollar Shave Club, and Dollar Shave Club is kind of amazing. This was $8 and it's gonna last me a little over a month, probably about 5 weeks, and this guy was $8 and you got 4 razor blades with it. And oh my gosh, they are right when they say this razor is from the future and lives in outer space. It's fantastic. I mean, other than the very mannish look about it, it's, you know, I love it. It works great. It feels great. I love being able to change my blade every week without having to calculate just how much that cost. So awesome. This is the Sugar Tinted Lip Treatment in Petal. Normally I get just the regular sugar treatment and in like a nude color. So this was the first time that I adventured into the world of color here. And it's really pretty. It's definitely a nude. It's a nice pinky thing. It's probably about the same color as my natural lips, just intensified. This is the Bazillion Dollar shampoo and conditioner. I have the conditioner over there. This is the shampoo, and it is Living Proof Perfect Hair Day, and I am really enjoying this. I normally use Redken products, but I had noticed they were kind of weighing down my hair a little bit. So I tried this and I really enjoy this. This in conjunction with the Bumble and Bumble Repair Hair Dry Jelly Lotiony stuff, I can't remember what it's called, works great. And I'm really satisfied with the way it's doing for my hairs. This is a jar of matches. I think in my last favorites it was a box of matches that had little colored light strikes. But I really like this jar for a couple of reasons. One, it's prettier to sit out. It's not gonna lose its shape when I put something on top of it like I have with the little cardboard boxes. The strike is right here on the corner. It's got a pretty label. It's just pretty. It's just pretty. This is a Target candle. It's one of the new flavors for the season. This is Lemon Drop, and it smells really, really good. Just like lemons. I like my candles to be very simple and plain, and I really enjoyed that little jar. So looking forward to smelling that later. This is also a Target product. It's a just a lens wipe, and it cleans my glasses, and I like these because I find, oh, my nails are filthy, holy cow. I find that using that little microfiber wipe thing that comes with your specs, you know, it gets filthy and then you wash it and it just doesn't get as clean as they used to. So this guy is very, very lightly damp. It's not, I wouldn't call it wet, but it's just a little damp, just enough to get the goo off of it. And I love that they're individually wrapped. They're small, they're easy to carry with you. So living with these. I have already talked about this. This is the Tarte BB Tinted Treatment Primer. This is in the color Light. I originally got it in the color Fair and it was just too pale. So this has got a warmer undertone to it. So loving this. And this is Tarte's Skin Twinkle. I use all 3 of these colors depending on my mood. This one I think is my favorite because it also acts kind of like a little blush. I think that's the spot where I put my fingernail in it just a minute ago. So hooray! I really love this. It makes my skin look really dewy and, you know, happy. So yay! And this thing is the last bit. It came from World Market and it's completely random, but it's really amazing. It's really cute. It's that depression, you know, that 1920s green that I love so much, and it sweeps up the litter crumbs in such a nice little way. There goes some litter crumbs on the floor because I've been using it. So look at that. There's a little smiley face in it. So every time you sweep up the litter crumbs, you get a little smiley face. Yeah, love it.
Just got word that P will be here in about 15 minutes, which means I need to figure out what we're gonna eat, because I called him to find out what his plans were for tonight, because I would like to know when I can eat and what I can eat. And it turns out he's like 15 minutes away. So I'm gonna make the fish tacos from the Hello Fresh, and then I'm gonna see if I can coerce him into taking me out on a golf cart ride. Babies! This by far is the least like the picture, but it smells really good.
My house neighborhood that say
Y'all be careful crossing the road.
they've gotten spooked a little bit. Probably a couple Bambis out here too.
Mm-hmm. I would not be surprised.
I mean, both are enjoyable for serious.
Totally. Breakfast. Noon, and they're just out. Okay, so Sarah Cozy has just left, and now we are on the sofa. I'm getting ready to edit this vlog, so I figured we probably should end this now. Parrish is eating M&Ms.
Yum.
M&Ms.
Yum.
And that was our week. Encourage each other with sweetness and light. I'll see you next Sunday.
Bye.